Welcome to the Discover Montcalm podcast, where we're going to take a look at the communities, the businesses, the attractions, and the people that make up Montcalm County. Here is your podcast host, Duane.
Hello. Welcome to this edition of the Discover Montcalm podcast. My name's Duane. I'm your host and producer, and this episode is done in downtown Greenville for the party on Lafayette. I grabbed my camera, I came over to check out the cars, check out the pizza, check out the people. I came over with an idea. Let's just do an impromptu podcast. And when I got done, I had some great material. I talked to the competitors of the pizza competition. I talked to different businesses. I talked to Paul at the Greenville Chamber. They were the ones that put on the party on the Lafayette. Just a good time. So sometimes when you come over and it's impromptu, you just gotta roll with it. With that said, let's jump right into Party on Lafayette and the people that make it happen.
All right, hey everyone, I'm Paul Sischo. I'm the Executive Director at the Greenville Area Chamber of Commerce, and we're here on Lafayette Street for Party on Lafayette 2023. This is just a great event. It's family friendly, brings our community together through looking at some cool cars, through having some great pizza, free ice cream, all that kind of stuff. It's just a great opportunity to get out and have some fun on a beautiful summer day.
So I'm Tabitha Fisher, and I do all the marketing promotions. I come out to community events around the area and just get BC involved. And so anytime one of our BCs has a community event, we are very big with being in the community. So it's kind of why they hired me, was to get out there, get BC into the community, knowing that we're here to support the local community.
You have the business here. It sounds like the pizza's about ready to arrive.
Yep.
We got a long line of people waiting
for some BC.
But with your job here and you coming into the Montcalm County area, what is it about the Montcalm County area that you found to be kind of unique or kind of cool?
What I find so fun, especially about the Greenville area, because that's the area I'm becoming most involved in right now, is the small town. I love this downtown historic area. I love just going from shop to shop. I've been able to go out to some of the different businesses and then just, be in their shops and just enjoy. I've learned so much about the history of some of these different buildings and how Greenville just has developed over the last 100 or so years. And it's just the small town community feel that they have here that I have really, really enjoyed. I love the different festivals, the Danish festival that's coming up that we're going to be involved in. Anything like this, we just love to be out there and just enjoying the small town feel.
And as my viewers or my listeners are probably hearing right now, we're actually on Party on Lafayette in Greenville, and there's a car show. And there's some nice sounding cars.
Yes, there are.
Give me a fun fact about BC that people may not know.
So BC, which I learned after I started working for BC, originally started in Boyne City, Michigan. So BC originally stood for Boyne City. But when they started getting bigger, Chris, one of the original owners of corporate, when they started franchising, they thought, you know what, we need to change it, because we're not just in Boyne City anymore. So they changed it to Best Choice. So yes, so they have evolved from just Boyne City Pizza to Best Choice Pizza.
Thank you for that fun fact.
Absolutely.
Now you got some pizza to serve.
I do. I got a long line here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kristen, Vivean, Executive Director of the Danish Festival.
You're down here at the Party on Lafayette, downtown Greenville, and you have just a little event coming up here in August, the third weekend?
Third full weekend.
And that's called the Danish Festival. Can you give me kind of a real quick napkin type of response of what is the Danish Festival?
So the Danish Festival has been around for 59 years in downtown Greenville. We like to celebrate our area's Danish heritage, strong Danish culture upbringing in Greenville. So every year we come downtown, we celebrate, we get tens of thousands of visitors to see arts and crafts and car shows. We have free parades, just a blast. One of the best weekends we have in Greenville every year.
your involvement in the community, because it is all community. The Danish Festival happens for 3 days. Well, you start working on it a week ahead of time?
No. So one of the things we do, I'm in the office all year round. Our board of directors meets every single month throughout the year, even when it's after Danish Festival, even in the beginning of the year, planning for the next festival. So it's a year-round thing. We also do our monthly markets now in the summer from May through October, September, depending on weather. So we're trying to get more involved in the community, use Tivoli Square for more community events, and just let people know we're here year-round.
Is there a fun fact about the Danish Festival that maybe a lot of people don't know about that you could share with us?
Oh, I think a lot of people don't realize that it actually started in 1964 as a competition through the Chamber of Commerce. So it started as a competition. Mrs. Dorothy Oliver was the winner with the idea of the Danish Festival. And so this will be our 59th year, still going strong.
Hi there, my name is Hailey Hollenbeck with the Flos Collection, a marketing specialist. We're here today at Party on Lafayette selling pizzas for $1 slice as part of the Party on Lafayette pizza competition. We also got some competitions with the judges that are taking off here shortly for the best breakfast pizza and specialty pizza. We also have booth number 2 doing decorating pizza boxes. The winner will receive a $500 cash scholarship. The pizza boxes will be on display at the restaurant for a week. Come down, give us some votes, go represent all of our local artists. And we're just excited to be here. We appreciate the Chamber, Blake Hollenbeck Auto Sales, and Brad's Cleaners and the Corvette Club for putting this on and letting us be a part of the fun.
Can you tell me a little bit of maybe a fun fact about Flos that maybe the average person doesn't know?
Let's see, we got some cool facts about Flos. One that you might not know is Flos actually has 5 locations. Our first one started on Plainfield Avenue way back when. Location number 2, we have one in Belmont. We also have one on 57 by
US 131.
Yep, 131. Yep, exactly. And then our latest and newest location in Easttown on Wealthy Street.
What was it like growing up in Montcalm County?
I love this town. There's always something to do, even if it's just heading downtown to the local bars or heading up to Fruit Tavern. There's always something going on. It's a community that you're gonna walk in somewhere and you're probably gonna know somebody. I love that. I love people. They're so nice. They always say hi. We're a great community, friendly. It means a lot to be from a small town.
I hope you're enjoying the podcast so far. You can find the Discover Montcalm podcast on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can catch us on iTunes as well as Google Podcast. And as you're hearing right now, there's some people that are leaving the car show, and there was some beautiful cars here. But I'm gonna take a pause right now before we get into more of the show and thank our sponsors. We'd like to thank our sponsors. West Michigan Technology and Design Solutions is your perfect choice for managed IT, website design, website hosting, and consulting services. WMTDS.com, 616-485-7600. Custom Vinyl Signs and Busy Bee Embroidery and Gifts is your one-stop shop for embroidery, vinyl, screen printing, and engraving needs. Go to cvsdbusybees.com or call 989-261-7446. And DW Video, your film and videotape specialist. They design websites and business videos that tell and share your story. dwvideo.com, 231-250-9624. Now, back to our podcast.
My name is Jessica Sylvester. I'm the general manager over at Hop Hog in Greenville.
And I'm Sheila Wilder, and I'm the executive chef at Hop Hog in Greenville.
We mostly do smoked meats, brisket, pulled pork, pulled chicken, house-made sausage, but we have fantastic subs, sandwiches, and pizza.
Surprise! Pastas.
Yep.
Yeah, we do a little bit of everything at Hop Hog.
What's a fun fact about Hop Hog that the general public might not know about? Is there a fun fact?
Over 75% of our staff and employees are left-handed.
That is a fun fact. That's true. I'm left-handed.
Yeah, and I'm ambidextrous. So there's only like a handful of people that are right-handed. So yeah, we all think alike, I guess. That's fun.
What is it about community and coming out and doing an event like, Party on Lafayette? What does that mean to your company?
So really, like, once you step in those doors, you're a part of the Hop Hog family. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Doesn't matter where you came from, what you done, what you are doing. You're part of the family, and we're going to watch out for you. And that's something that we want to extend to the community as well. So that's why we like to participate in things like this.
By the way, we should probably not go without talking about this. You guys received an award. Tell me about this.
We got the 2023 People's Choice Best Pizza. So they said that we got almost 52% of the votes, which is over half with all three pizza competitors, which is awesome.
Hi, I'm Donovan-Wolfe. I'm with Point Broadband. We are a internet company. Point Broadband is really, they're committed to the communities that they're in. Anything economic development, we know that it's important for residents to have fast, reliable internet. It's just essential now in this day and age.
My name is Nicole Jewell, and I'm here in Greenville. I was online and I heard about the cool pizza taste off they were doing, so it's a very easy way to meet dinner needs for $1 a slice. And they had ice cream too and pop, so I was like, fabulous. Walking downtown, live music, and I like to just relax. It's one of the mindfulness things I do is I travel around. And I have this little kind of like journal, but it's like a diary for drawings, I guess, a sketchbook journal. And I travel around and go to different places. And today, it's just preliminary. But the thing is, when you do these sketches, they're more so for yourself. So it's what I get out of it. So for me, for this to be a win, if this actually is a finished drawing. Because if you see, with traveling, you don't always get to stay at your table long enough. Like, see? Gone. This was from a movie. Oh, Cracker Barrel. What are you going to do? Traveling. Oh, this is the covered bridge over by Fallsburg Park. I just sat there and sketched for a while. Let's see where else we went. Oh, this was Wabassis Lake. At the boat ramp, a guy was kayaking.
You're living here in Greenville. Is there something about this area that you like? What is something that you like to do here besides draw?
Oh, Greenville, they have a really nice small town vibe. So if you want to just walk about, and that's what I like about traveling too, is you come to a small town and there's all these different things and it's kind of like a little adventure. So basically I'm just becoming very domesticated of the small town life. I'm enjoying it. I'm learning to slow down, and Greenville does that in a safe way. So that's pretty good. And they have a nice skate park, so my teen boy loves it. It's his favorite thing to do.
Wow, Party on Lafayette, brought to you by the Greenville Area Chamber of Commerce. It was a great time, and you can hear the cars as they're leaving right now. I love good American muscle cars, and this is sweet. This is really sweet. Remember to buy and shop locally.
Connect and subscribe to Discover Montcalm Podcast at discovermontcalmpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Discover Montcalm Podcast. To be featured in an upcoming show, contact Duane at 231-250-9624. Remember to subscribe at discovermontcalmpodcast.com.